The streets didn't forget him, but they've changed, and so has he. The moment Trigg steps back onto the South Side in Season 7, Episode 7, you can feel the tension rise. His face says it all. He didn't expect what he saw, and what he saw? A home he barely recognizes. The trailer doesn't waste time, it throws Trigg into the fire. This is not just a return. This is a reckoning. And if you blink, you'll miss the cracks forming in every corner of the neighborhood. The return of Trigg isn't just about one man, it's about everything that's about to break. Asterisk. Trigg has always been more than just a brother or a protector. He's been the one who tried to hold things together when everyone else fell apart. From the early seasons of the Chi, Trigg made it clear. Family comes first, and the streets come second. But the streets never gave back what he sacrificed. When he left, it wasn't just about escaping danger. It was about stepping away from the pain, the pressure, and the constant cycle of survival. He walked away, but now, the trailer tells, he's walking back into a storm dock. We see Trigg standing on a street corner that once felt like home. The look in his eyes? That mixture of disbelief and pain. There's graffiti where there used to be respect. There are gangs where they're used to be neighbors. His city has changed, and so has his place in it. He's not welcomed with open arms. Instead, there's silence, suspicion, fear. The neighborhood remembers him, but it's not sure if it trusts him anymore. And then there's Jake Trigg's younger brother. Their bond used to be unbreakable, but time has a way of putting distance, even between blood. In the trailer, there's a short but powerful shot of Jake seeing Trigg again. No words, just eyes locked. Viewers can feel it. This isn't going to be a warm reunion. There's too much left unsaid. Too much pain. Jake has grown up in a broken world, and Trigg's return might just open old wounds, but it's not just about family. Trigg coming back changes everything for the Southside's power game. He's not just another man. He's someone who knows the streets better than most. He's someone who once had the respect of the people. And that makes him dangerous. For those who've taken control in his absence, Trigg is a threat. The trailer hints at this. One scene shows him face to face with someone who clearly doesn't want him back. No dialogue, just a smirk and a stare. It's enough to say war is coming. What's more interesting is how the trailer paints Trigg not as a hero, but as someone struggling to find his place again. He's older, maybe wiser, but he's also carrying the weight of failure, of promises he didn't keep, of people he couldn't save. That kind of guilt doesn't go away easy. And the Southside doesn't give second chances unless you earn them. There's a reason the trailer puts Trigg at the center of the storm. His story isn't just coming back, it's about to explode. Whether he'll rise or fall is the question that will keep fans watching. One thing is clear, Trigg's return isn't about peace. It's about facing everything he ran from. And, this time, the Southside might not forgive so easily. Asterisk, you don't need words when the pictures scream louder. The trailer for Episode 7 doesn't just show Trigg returning, it shows what he's returning to. And it's not the Southside we remember. It's darker, quieter, like the soul of the neighborhood has been stripped away. In one sweeping shot, we see what used to be a barber shop, now boarded up with graffiti sprayed across the door. No peace here. That single image tells you everything. Something big has gone wrong. While Trigg was gone. In another part of the trailer, we catch flashes of young kids standing on corners, kids who should be in school. Their eyes are empty, their faces blank. This isn't just background, this is pain. This is the cycle repeating itself, one generation at a time. The show has always highlighted the beauty and struggle of the South Side, but this time it feels different. Raw, hopeless, and Trigg sees it. The way he pauses, takes it in, it's not just sadness. It's guilt. Like he knows he should have been here to stop it. The streets are quieter, but they're also colder. There's no music, no laughter. The trailer uses silence like a weapon. It makes us lean in. What happened to the soul of the neighborhood? The trailer doesn't spell it out, but we get clues. An abandoned basketball court, a burnt-out food truck. A fast zoom in on police lights flickering off a brick wall. The city looks like it's on the edge of something dangerous and maybe already past the point of saving. One moment in the trailer hits like a punch, an overhead shot of a candlelight vigil. You can't see who it's for, but the faces in the crowd say enough. Eyes red, mouths tight, mothers holding on to photos. The kind of loss that keeps repeating in the chi, but the question is, who was lost this time? And how is that death tied to Trigg's return? The trailer keeps that answer close, but it's the emotional anchor of the episode. Even the characters we know well, like Emmett, Papa, and Victor, look tired. Worn down, their faces are shadows of what they used to be. Victor walks past a group of protesters holding signs. One reads, "Justice is a joke." That moment isn't just about the system. It's about how deep the cracks have gone in the community. There's no trust, no faith. Just survival. The trailer ends this sequence with a chilling slow motion shot. A car speeding down an alley, a figure running, and the distant echo of a gunshot. We don't know who's in the car. We don't know who's being chased. But we know what it means. The South Side is boiling again. And Trigg is walking straight into the fire. This is not the South Side he left behind. This is something else, something broken, bitter, and ready to explode. And the question the trailer leaves us with is clear. Can Trigg still save it? Or is he already too late? Asterisk in the chi, blood has always been complicated. Family doesn't just mean love, it means burden. It means sacrifice, and sometimes betrayal. In this trailer, that weight is heavier than ever. Trigg's return doesn't just stir up the neighborhood, it rips open old wounds within his own home. And from the looks of it, the people closest to him aren't ready to forgive or forget. The most powerful moment in this section of the trailer isn't loud, it's silent. Jake and Trigg standing across from each other, no hugs, no smiles, just cold, sharp distance. Jake, who once looked up to Trigg like a father figure, now looks away like he doesn't recognize the man in front of him. Something has changed between them. It's not just time, it's trust. Maybe Jake blames Trigg for leaving. Maybe Trigg blames himself too. But one thing is clear, this relationship is fractured. And then there's a quiet scene between Trigg and an older woman, possibly Jada or Rosalind, who says something like, "You came back too late." Those 5 words echo through the trailer like a warning. Whatever went down in Trigg's absence hurt people. People he cared about. People who might not be willing to let him back in. The trailer doesn't give us the full story, but it shows just enough: a family photo hidden in a drawer, a message deleted off a phone, a door being closed slowly in his face. But secrets don't stay buried for long in the chi. In one blink and you miss it moment, the trailer shows a confrontation in a hallway, Victor and Trigg arguing in whispers, clearly trying to keep something quiet. Victor's voice trembles as he says, "They can't know about this. What this is, we don't know, but it's big. Big enough to risk everything. Big enough to break loyalty between brothers who once stood side by side, and the pressure doesn't stop there." Emmett, who's been trying to clean up his life, gets pulled into something dark again, possibly connected to Trigg's return. The trailer hints at it with a scene of Emmett sitting in a car, nervously watching someone from afar, his hands shaking. He says, "I thought we were done with this," just before cutting to black. Whatever secret they're hiding, it's not staying buried. And it's not going away quietly, but it's not all betrayal. Somewhere in the shadows, there's still hope. One powerful shot shows Trigg quietly fixing Jake's bike, maybe a memory, maybe a gesture. It lasts only a second, but it says everything. Trigg is trying, he wants to rebuild, but in the chi, wanting isn't enough. Loyalty has to be proven. And forgiveness has a price. This trailer section hits hardest because it reminds us violence breaks bones, but secrets break hearts. And in this broken South Side, the wounds inside families might be deeper than anything the streets ever caused. Trigg has come back to find his people. But what if they're not his people anymore? Asterisk, there's a moment in the trailer where time seems to freeze. A slow zoom on Trigg's face, lit only by the flashing red and blue of a police cruiser, as a single tear rolls down his cheek. No words, just that haunting silence. That's when you know something irreversible has happened. The trailer for the Chi Season 7 Episode 7 doesn't just tease tension, it unleashes it in bursts, each one louder, darker, and more personal. Then the last, one of the most jaw-dropping scenes, happens halfway through the trailer. A masked figure pulls a gun in broad daylight outside a convenience store. The camera cuts fast from the trigger finger twitching to a crowd scattering, in panic, to someone falling. The face isn't shown, but what matters is who's watching Trigg in a nearby car, helpless. That split-second reaction, the way his hand slams the dashboard, the pain in his eyes, tells us this moment is about more than violence. This is someone he knows, maybe someone he couldn't protect. Then comes the flash of a funeral, barely 1 second, but unforgettable. A small crowd in black rain falling softly. A casket is being lowered. Jada's hand grips another so tightly her knuckles turn white. There's grief and there's fear. The death, whoever it is more than just a loss, it's a warning. One of the old crew is gone, and no one knows who's next, but the trailer doesn't stop there. It dares to push the stakes even higher. There's a secret meeting in a dark basement, a group of people talking in whispers around a single candle. Victor, Emmett, and a new face with scars across his cheek. Victor leans in and says, "We take this block back, or we lose everything." The tone is no longer survival, it's war. This moment flips the whole energy of the episode. Trigg's return isn't passive anymore. He's about to fight for something bigger than just family. And then one of the final shots, a dramatic explosion. A car engulfed in flames outside a community center. The crowd screams, people run. We see a phone fall to the ground, screen cracked, a picture of Jake and Trigg still showing. The trailer never confirms who was inside. That's the trick. It forces viewers to wonder, was this revenge, a message, or just a tragic mistake? Either way, it's a turning point that can't be undone. Even in quieter moments, the intensity never fades. Trigg is shown talking to someone over the phone, whispering, "I need one more chance." His voice is rough, his eyes full of regret. It's not clear who he's talking to, maybe Jake, maybe someone from the past, but you can feel that this is his breaking point. He's all in. And what happens next could cost him everything. The final frame of the trailer leaves us breathless. Trigg walks alone at night through the streets, hoodie up, blood on his hands. Whether it's his or someone else's, we don't know. The camera slowly pulls back until he's just a shadow under a broken streetlight. The city looms around him, silent and heavy. And that's it. No music. Just a whisper of wind and a blank screen. This episode doesn't look like just another chapter. It looks like the moment. The one where everything changes. The one where past, present, and pain collide, and if the trailer is right, not everyone will make it out.